Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya. Cimnanya, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. I literally have done this video more than 4 times, and I am trying as much as I can to be calm to talk about it because when I scream, it's not respectful, right? Now, a black sister talked about how she is calling a black man, black women, everybody to come together to vote, like for to support Kamala Harris, right? And she also mentioned that the last time some people voted for the other man, it did not go well because he ended up not doing anything for people that look like me. See, if you do not agree with her, you can actually make your points clear rather than looking for a way to attack black women or black community, right? Because I do not see the relationship between election and pulling out or using some people's stereotype on black people, telling us that a majority of black women are divorced and some of them have infections and majority of they support gay men and respect gay men instead of real men. That does not make any sense. Or coming out to say that black men are waking out of the demon. Which demon? Is there any demon that is affecting black men? There is nothing affecting you people. That you are happy that you all are waking up from the slumbers and knowing that the slavery camping and all that. Man, the truth is that I really do not believe in all of this. There is nobody attacking you, and there is nobody saying that Democrat does not like that. I mean, there are some things people will say. I feel like it doesn't make any sense, but I love to respect people's opinion. But stay blue. Let's get into this.
All right, now, so first of all, good morning. Let me make this very clear to the weakest among us, white women and black men. This is not a drill. And mind you, we know as black women how y'all really feel about us. Y'all can pander on the internet all day, but them polling numbers don't lie. And we white women have seen how y'all conduct yourself even amongst your own, because we saw the numbers versus that white man and that white woman that was up for the election a couple years back, and the overwhelming majority of y'all sided with that white man against your own best interest. And then you proceeded to get on the internet for the better part of 2 years. I realized that I made a mistake, as if you already didn't know that. Here we go again. I'm gonna keep it plain. Y'all owe us a Kamala Harris president. When y'all screwed around and let that man get into office and then lost your reproductive rights and then ran over to black women talking about we all as women need to band together when it was not all of us that created that problem. Yeah, y'all owe us a Kamala Harris. And mind you, as a black woman, we understand that most of y'all white women's social media antics and praise of black women is performative at best. We know that when y'all go into that private polling booth, that your real feelings shine through. And y'all are the queens at throwing rocks and hiding hands, but the problem is you're in a glass house. We can see you. So this November will be again very telling, because we will look at those numbers and we will know exactly how many of you were about that life in real life versus on the internet with strangers that don't have to hold you accountable directly in your day to day. And when this goes wrong on you again, please do not get on the internet trying to make it right with the rest of the women in this world, talking about you see that you voted the wrong way yet again. Because if you didn't learn your lesson from the first time you let this man get into power, I don't know why you would think that we would believe that you didn't understand what would go wrong if you let him back in. Now to you dusty ass black men who have been on the internet and in the real world showing us how y'all really feel about black women since time immemorial. Y'all really are going to sit here and pull a Stacey Abrams with Kamala Harris. I know it, because y'all really can't stand to see a black woman doing better than y'all, and that's true tea. And much like these white women, because those are y'all equals, y'all will sit out here and pander on the internet, but then go into that polling booth and pull a Steve Bannon, because he said that he was going to get more of y'all to vote on the Republican side the next time around. And now that y'all have to vote for a black woman or a white man, we're going to see what side you really align yourselves with. Black men and white women having only one similar adversary, which is the white man, has afforded y'all the space to be mediocre when dealing with the rest of the community. As white women, you never actually had to be better than the women that you were competing with. You merely just had to be white. Black men were given a leg up over white women when they got the right to vote before them, even though they were literally another person's property a few years prior. because them simply by being male gave them privilege over the rest of the people that they were also suffering alongside, like black women and white women. Neither one of you have had to do anything to get to where you are. You simply were born in a space where you were given privilege by being a certain skin tone or a certain gender identity. And the irony is, both groups of people, white women and black men, see themselves represented in a Kamala Harris because she is a person of color and because she is a woman. However, y'all will look at that woman and see the opposite thing, her blackness and her womanhood, and find reason in that to not vote for her. And the true kick is the reason that you both think that way, that this black person shouldn't be running the country before you as a white woman, or that this woman shouldn't be having this power again over a man, is because of the same white supremacist talking points that white men have used against the both of you for centuries. Which proves that y'all are a bunch of spoiled brats. Because the fact that y'all can get 2 for 1 in this one person and see yourselves represented in the highest seat in this country, while other people in this country have never seen themselves represented that way in any position that high, proves that both of y'all are the true weakest links in your communities. However, you have a chance to redeem yourselves. If you don't go out here and show people that you care more about what's best for everyone versus what makes your egos feel better, we will forever see y'all as exactly what y'all have proven yourselves to be. The problem. Y'all will forever be the problem. Y'all co-signing to white men over black women when white men are literally the reason why both of you are suffering is insane. And the fact that y'all are looking for these white men to turn around and be your saviors and solution when y'all know full well that they are the source of the problem and don't want to then look outside of that white man to find a solution to said problem is insane. Y'all would rather see black women fail at trying to save not only themselves, but you both, than to watch a black woman succeed, which only by default will make things better for the both of you. Yeah, y'all are forever going to be the problem. Forever. And we all will know it. Weakest among us, white women and black men.
Which makes me ask, where the white women at? Black women are 7.7 of the U.S. population, of 15.3 of the U.S. population of women, according to the U.S. Census. Black women are the only group among other races with a number of divorces higher than the marriage rate. According to the Center of Disease Control, 1 in 2 African American females develop herpes between the ages of 14 and 49. The only problem that you have with white women is that they're your direct competition to get into bed with a white man, which is why you push your Kamala Harris so hard. A sorry lot of you weave-wearing wicked witches live vicariously through Kamala Harris. It's funny that you weave-wearing wicked witches call black men gay when the only black men that you respect are gay. And white women can't be so weak when you spend billions of dollars a year in those Asian-owned stores to try to look like them. How much money do black women spend in a year to buy those funky-ass wigs that smells like corn chips and sour laundry?
Listen, I want to send a big shout out to all of the Americans, all of the American citizens, especially the so-called black Americans that have awakened and that's wakening out of the slumber that the Democrats call wokeness. You're waking up from being democratic woke, which is no more than a hypnotic slumber. And you guys are starting to see that the Democrat Party is slavery. So remember when Joe Biden says that they're going to put y'all back in chains? Well, the chains he was referring to is the chains of your mind. Your mind's being enslaved, being controlled, being manipulated by the Democrat Party. And that's why black American males or men are under attack. We are under attack because of the fact that we have waken up from the slumber of the Democrat plantation. And the Democrats don't like that. So I'm going to tell you something. If you guys put Kamala Harris in office as president, the Democrats are going to wage war on the black American community, especially the so-called black American men. Now, in the last election, many black men voted for Trump. And during the Biden administration, look at what they've done for black females. All the judges, all of the politicians, they put black women on the forefront, right? Giving a few, not all black women, but giving a few black women some shiny objects just to manipulate the rest of the pack, right? So you guys have to be aware of what's being done by the Demon Crap Party. I call them Demon Crap for a reason. And for those of you that have been following me on YouTube, you know that I'm the one that coined the phrase Demon Crap, okay? And I'm glad that it caught on, and there's more people that's referring to the Demon Craps as demons, okay? Because that's exactly what they are. They're very evil. They're doing very evil things, man. And it's sad that so many people, especially so-called black Americans, can't see it. If you are a Democrat and you support Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, and you're all for their agenda, and the woman is the president, and we're going to make history and all that other crap, you shouldn't even mention the Bible, because everything that the Democrats stand for is against the Bible. It's against the scriptures, okay? So judgment is going to begin at the house of God first, okay? So all of you so-called Christians and people in the church that's a part of the Democrat Party and support the Democrat Party, judgment is in your path, and hellfire will be your destiny, eternal damnation.
So this is all I got from this video, and some of you all, I don't know how you all reason, sincerely speaking. Now she was talking about black men trying as much as they can to vote for Kamala Harris, right? Now let me tell you something. When somebody talks about vote for this, vote for that, she is not putting something like she is not going to also force you to vote for her, Kamala Harris, or vote for the other person. But now what I do not understand is how some men, because, okay, now I am not going to say it's not all men, right? But we already know the ones that always come online to really be very disrespectful with their words and all of that. Because what in the nonsense is this particular one talking about, right? Now, she was talking about voting, and this man all of a sudden pulled a divorce rate, pulled, what is it, infection rate, and which other one did he pull? I think I'm just looking at his face, and I just cannot even concentrate. Oof. Really, I don't get it. How all this, what the young lady said, and how what he is saying, I don't see how the relationship. I'm sorry to say that, it's either you don't want to vote or you move, keep going. Now let me tell you something. Whatever anybody spends on herself, as long as he or she is earning, as long as she is making the money legally and spending money on herself, got nothing to do with it. It's none of your business. If somebody decides to wear wig because I have natural love, does not mean the next person might want to wear log. That doesn't mean the other person might want to wear braids. Let people be. Let people, as long as they are not hurting you. The truth is that I just do not understand how some of you are just coons, all you want to do is tap dance. I am not saying you shouldn't tap dance, because that is what you all know how to do best. Go around and keep tap dancing for the people that you tap dance for, that don't even care about you. In the end, it is still you and your community. Now, let me say this. All these people, that I really don't know how they do it, but I think some people already sold their shame, because if you have not sold your shame, I don't see how a full grown man will come out here to, we are talking about election, and now you are pulling that black women 7.7% of total population and 15% of the US population of women, according to US census, using the data to compare, percentage reported according to Page, how this person have higher divorce rate. See, let me shut the hell up. What is the divorce that is happening in my community is also happening in their community. And now you went further to say that Black women only respect gay men. Like, are you okay? Are you okay? I mean, you all are very pathetic, because if you are not, why would somebody come up here to speak all of this? And yeah, see, okay, I am following Hebrew free thinker. I remember that I've posted his videos maybe severally on cimnanya or Naya. Like, I remember the one I posted on cimnanya. I think at this point in time, it's election. People have different opinions when it comes to election, or whom to vote and whom not to vote. I am not going to probably tell somebody to vote for this person. For some of the things you all speak with your mouth, it's really very uncalled for, right? How do you call people, like call Black people demons? Because I don't understand it. Awakening out of the demons. Crap wokeness. See, let me tell you something. It is not crap wokeness. I love the fact that my people are woke. And it's something that I am very proud of. They are woke and they are woke. If you don't choose to be woke, that it's your problem. It's nobody's problem. Now you have chosen that you are going to vote for Trump, which nobody is bothering you about it. But I wake up every day to some of the message, some of the videos you make, saying some, I don't know, but like some of the things you say are not right. And it is not something a full grown man should come online to talk about. I remember that I have seen so many of your videos. It's either you are like, trying to say some not nice things about Kamala Harris and all that, and talk about Black women approach to the bench began, like, I see all these videos that you make. Sometimes I see them and I just walk away. Why? They do not align with they do not align with my thinking. I know what is good and what is bad. That you have chosen to support Donald Trump, it is okay to support Donald Trump. But what is not okay is coming online to bash people, to say some certain things that does not make sense, or denigrate somebody because you have to make a point. You don't have to denigrate somebody to make a point. Just say whatever you want to say. And if it is okay by me, I might align. If it is not okay, I might not align. Right? So cut this crap of calling people like, demons and all that. It doesn't make any sense. We can do better as human beings and all that. And Democrats did not call anything any wokeness. Nobody called it any wokeness. Black people were this word woke is Black people's word, right? It is not Democrats' slogan. Black people were the one that said that we are no longer sleeping. We are no longer going to cover our eyes and see some certain things happening. I mean, we are awake, and we are awake to our surroundings and the rest of it. It is Black slogan. So stop associating it with Democrats, all right? I know that. And then he went further to say that Democrats Party, it's like linked to slavery. Like, I don't know why all these are all coming out, because I am not saying that both parties are like, are the best. They are not, right? But when you are saying something, all I can read from your heart is that you are already seeing people that support Democrats or people that support Kamala Harris as people that are part of the slavery, whatever, and all that. See, what I can tell us is that we definitely can mind what we say, because sometimes what we say, we might not take it back, and it is going to be on the internet for the rest of the for the rest of any time and all that. And number one is that I want to tell you this: nobody is controlling him. No Democrat is controlling anybody. Anybody that decides that he is voting for Democrat, the person has chosen to vote for Democrat, and you are voting for Donald Trump. I am not going to bash you, because you have every right to vote for whoever you choose to vote, because you are exercising your right. What I do not support is when you come out and spew some rhetoric, Those things the other party tell us, and I am seeing my own people tell us the same thing. It doesn't make any sense. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.